Dude, the way I hit that button at exactly 6:30 was incredible. I was like, well, I might as well start because I'm starting late anyway. And I hit the button, and then as I hit the button, it turned 6:30. That was cool. Should I be streaming right now? Probably not, but I really needed something that would make me feel less dire. Hello. Welcome back to the Somnium Files. Last time, God, what fucking happened last time? Oh, Iris was extremely suspicious at interrogation. May or may not have assisted with and or possibly even killed Renju? We're not sure, but it's looking maybe less likely now because she and Ota got away, and then she ended up getting her eye removed and almost killed. And then Ota got stabbed. So Iris had a fun little surgery. We're about to find out the results of that. And Ota also had some kind of operation, but we haven't talked to him yet. Another important thing that we learned is, well, first of all, going back to Iris, her Somnium was not fun this time. It was like the unfun part of Iris's brain, which, like, relatable. Perhaps she experienced a greater trauma that she did not want to tell us about last time. But the other big thing that we learned was Ota's mother, Mayumi, suffers from dementia. And the restaurant that they run, the diner, is not actually open. It's been closed for several years, and her husband has also been dead for several years. So, very sad. She seems to have forgotten that Ota is in the hospital. She went back to get him clothes and then just forgot. So we ditched her like an idiot. Yeah, so we're gonna check in on Hitomi, I think is where we're at the hospital with Hitomi, and then I know we'll have to check in on Mizuki at some point. And she's probably pissed at us, which is really fair and understandable. Anyway. Oh my god, I'm still on Switch controls. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Yodai. This will probably be a little bit shorter of a stream. Not only did we start later, but I'm also just not gonna go that late, I think. But I just wanted something. Hasn't been a good week. Oh yeah, so yeah, still suspicious, but not really giving us anything. He doesn't seem to know Iris, but he also just might be a really skilled liar. Hard to tell. Oh, they have private bathrooms? I can see a toilet in there. Oh, that's nice. There was not a private bathroom when I was in the hospital, in the recovery area. A cupboard. Though I was outpatient, so maybe if I were inpatient, I'd have a private one. A curtain used as a divider.
Pardon me?
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
Okay, so she gets her weirdness from you. Curtain used as a divider. Equipment used for monitoring vital signs. It measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. Bed. A bed. This must just be for plugins and stuff. I've never really been able to figure out exactly what that's called, though. There's a bedside table. It looks like it's almost like a desk. Oh, there's a TV there, too. There's an LCD TV on top of the bedside table. Hi, Nim! A window. I thought I saw something else green, but maybe that was just Hitomi. Mayhaps. Oh, sink. A sink! Like sinking? Alright. Oh dear. Okay. All right, girl. How are you? You passed out, right? You were so upset. Oh, stool. Chair. A round chair. She told me is sitting next to the bed. No, she's sitting on it. I fear. She looks exhausted. Yeah, mood. About Ota. Let's start there.
I am so thankful for Oda.
I bet.
No, words don't even do it justice. Ota saved Iris, didn't he?
Presumably.
I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
What a death, too. She was still alive. Like,
Don't even know what to say.
like what a terrible way to go.
Frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you. Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary
I didn't
school.
remember that.
Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young
Well,
man. He risked his own life to save someone else.
deep down, I think Ota is a good
His mother
person.
must have raised him well.
He just spends too much time online. Oh my god, no wonder I felt like the sound felt weird. Oh my god, I have my headphones in backwards. Or my earbuds, whatever. I was like, it feels like I can't quite hear. Duh. Okay, about your alibi. Let's go there.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
She wouldn't have had time to go back, I
Correct.
think. Well,
How long does it take to get from
Yeah,
Tori's house
let's
to the
calculate.
warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
oh yeah, she wouldn't have had time, I think.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Well?
Correct.
Maybe.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
She's
Do you
disabled,
suspect
though.
Hitomi?
Like,
Not necessarily, but
her arm is disabled, and didn't the polar bear turn it down by their right arm? I don't remember. Don't answer that. Do you know anything about Iris and So?
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yeah.
yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Oh, that was an interesting expression that you made there.
Iris lost her left eye.
She sure did.
They haven't found it yet.
Oof.
If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive.
Get her just a prosthetic.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
It reminded her of that trauma. Okay, Monica's not important enough to have a file, I guess.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
Alright, nothing else to do or say here. Didn't really learn too much. I was hoping we would see Ota, but... Okay, time to get yelled at by our daughter. Like, deserved, but it's still gonna suck. Oh, did Fang type a greeting to me?
Hey, Mizuki, could you take a break?
Oh, she's
I want
lifting.
to ask you something.
She's not happy. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, why can't I observe all my stuff? Nande. I can't observe anything. Just Mizuki. Oh, we're just focused. Actually, okay, that's so sweet that we can't observe anything else. We can only look at Mizuki. I actually love that. What a great detail. Okay, Stinker. Mizuki is still working her muscles. You're mad at me, aren't you? Yeah. Where's the officer who dropped you off? Okay, yeah, you're not gonna tell me. That's fair. About the fishery? Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, have you gone to see them yet? We should go see them. Yes, he did. I stepped away to finish dinner, but he was watching. Oh, hi, Fang. I love you.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me.
She's gonna hate that.
Right?
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas.
Yeah, I know you
Make
aren't.
their heart stop beating in 3 seconds.
I know.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
Get his ass.
My girlfriend is a ninja.
Oh my
Just hiding in the
god.
shadows.
Whoa, he's literally right up in it. What a stink. I love him. Anyway.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Alright, can we look at things now? We can. Okay, I like that. That's a really cool little like detail that we couldn't talk to her otherwise. A backpack. It looks small on Mizuki now. 4 years ago when I bought it for her, it looked so big on her back. Aww. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for. Mizuki's clothes and mine hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. That's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. That's... I think he said that last time, but it makes me laugh. Because I'm like, no,
Hey, could you stop hanging your clothes next to mine?
Yeah, okay, she did say this
Why?
last time.
Your old people smell is going to get all over them.
I mean, I do like older women.
Date, I don't think that is what she's talking about.
I like not having to think about what I'm wearing. That implies she has other metal pipes that are not her favorite. Correct. Yeah, of course.
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Yep.
Weird videos.
Something about cuckoldry?
No. Those are husbandry videos. You know, like animal husbandry, raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
PC. My hard drive is full of animal husbandry videos. Freak. There's a chair next to the desk. A desk. Like trash can. I want this. Small filing cabinet. I keep a bunch of documents in there.
I put the notice from your credit card company in there.
Oh. Whoa. What happened with the credit card, brother? Small filing cabinet. I keep a bunch of documents I don't want to open in there. That's so funny. When I was on my way out this morning, I had a letter from the bank, which like gave me a scare. It was nothing. It was them being like, we're reducing our rates for transfers, which is like great. But I was like, could this not have been an email? Do we have to send a giant jump scare letter to freak me out and make me think that I did something wrong?
It's cold. I'm going to catch a cold over here.
I don't think that joke translated well. Speakers themselves are actually
4
mostly
years ago,
hollow.
Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?
That's really funny.
Yeah, and I would scold her every time.
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
She's at that
Good
age.
news for me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
Oh. Large speakers. The insides are mostly hollow. Audio equipment for an audio file. Yeah, some of this looks really nostalgic. Like, what my brother my oldest brother used to own when he was like 98, 99. 3-seat sofa I also use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. There's a 3-seat sofa in the center of the room. Okay. A rug. A coffee table. The top is glass. It's a door rabbit. Outer rabbit. I always forget how to pronounce it. Stuffed rabbit. It's a character Mizuki likes. I guess there's no point in getting into it. No, I want to learn. Teach me the ways. There's a bra hanging from the ceiling. No, wait, just lighting. Alright. A bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night. The aesthetic with the brick feels really nostalgic. Yeah, I also really like the brick walls. It feels kind of like The Sims in a slash positive Uchikoshi. If you ever watch this, I love you. It feels a little bit The Sims. The entrance.
Hey Mizuki, could you get rid of the Cleone in
I was
there?
waiting for the Cleone mention.
Do I have to?
Cleone are the
Yes.
sea monkeys.
If it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide, but there's 100 in there.
It's not my fault they started breeding.
Why are we dropping frames? Hey. Why is my internet being silly? Okay, hang on. Out of nowhere. Can we be normal? Okay. Maybe we're normal now. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of Cleone. Yeah, at my old job, they bought some for the kids. They do it like annually, I guess, for them to all the oldest kids get to name the sea monkeys. The kids get like really excited about it. And they're like, I can't wait till I'm old enough to like, get to name them. I'm like, yeah, I would be really excited about that, honestly, if I were a kid. Bench press. The weights are real iron. The total weight is 220 pounds. Not that I can actually bench that. She can. Alright, Pookie. Mizuki's sitting on the bench. Or is the officer who dropped you off?
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs?
No, just want to make sure you were
I
safe,
thought you were more
dude.
into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
I forgot about that. Okay. Humor me. Oh, I was really hoping that would enter our glossary. Fishery.
Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made.
Tell me more.
I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though.
He didn't.
Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
You still seem to know a lot about it. What kind of person was your grandfather?
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
Why are we cutting out? Hopefully it's not doing it for you. Give me a second. Oh, every time I threaten to restart my internet, it corrects itself. It's actually really funny. I wish you could see from my perspective what it's doing. Anyway.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
By the way, this is a JoJo reference.
On the ocean?
Yep. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Not that part, but...
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff.
It seems okay to you guys? Okay, cool.
And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Schwindu! It's way too late, so I only snuck in a peek, but I love that it came in your eye this year. Schwindu, if you're still here, I love you. Go to sleep, though. Fucking, that's a great time to come in. I see they are what you call you are what they call a tit man.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
That can't be true. But there's a part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man. Okay. Let's talk about your friends.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night.
Now I'm curious what happens with citizenship if a baby is born on the boat. That's really interesting. Perhaps they just inherit their parents' citizenship in that case? Or perhaps it depends, on the waters. I don't know. Because I know if you die on a boat like that, like an international cruise or something, they get real picky about who's in charge of it. And that's why a lot of people, their murders don't get solved. Which is creepy. Creepy and scary. People are bad.
Ota is amazing.
Yeah, that was actually like a peak Oda moment.
I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Okay, hold judgment maybe.
Iris and Ota came out of it okay.
I mean, we haven't talked to Ota yet,
They'll
but
both
sure.
live.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, she's already lost enough. All right, we gotta get going.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean is like what water your boat is in, because depending on what part of, like, okay, let's say you take a cruise in the Mediterranean, right? And I'm not European, so I don't know exactly how the sea is divided over there, but it is divided, right? And so, like, if someone dies, for instance, and they're in the Mediterranean Sea, it's like, well, when did it happen? Especially if their body, like, gets tossed overboard or something and they find them, like, later. And it's like, well, you can't determine exactly when the murder happened. Where exactly was the boat at this time? It's like, and then they fight about the jurisdiction. It's like a very common problem, which is why it's so unfortunate. Like, people will choose that environment specifically to commit a crime because it's easier to get away with it. It's crazy.
It was helpful.
I would imagine, though, it's gotten better over the years. That kind of, like, law, those kind of protections. But I'm sure it's still messy.
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait,
Anyway.
you're leaving me again?
Yeah, girl, we gotta go do stuff. I'm sorry.
I'm coming with you.
No, not yet.
No.
Interesting. I guess it depends on the country the parents are from. Most commonly, they get their parents' citizenship. That's what I thought. But sometimes it'll be the country the boat belongs to or the destination country. Interesting. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured, though, if it's in international waters, that they inherit their parents.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right?
It's not about physical strength.
You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school.
Hey, what happened?
Oh, baby Mizuki.
Who did this to you?
Some kids at school. 5 or 6 of them. They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me.
And then you killed them.
And I got mad and... I told them to go away and they hit me.
Tell me their names.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Hell yeah, Date.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem.
Yeah, but it'll make me feel better.
Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Okay, let's teach her how to beat people up then.
Mizuki, come on.
Yeah!
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Why the shrine?
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
Her, like, very heavy silence there is so funny. I forgot I can observe things here. Mokujin, a training dummy. A Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Guard dog. A guardian dog. A lantern. The offering box.
Hey, Mizuki, do you have any fishing line and gun?
Hey everybody, there's a thief over here!
It would be paying for your education.
Hey Date, what's this?
It's called a sacred straw rope. In kanji, it's written as pour and linking rope. That's because in ancient China, rope that had water poured on it was used as an amulet to protect from evil.
Yeah.
Hey, you asked.
Preteen behavior for real. No, I would have been all over that shit. No stealing allowed. Swiper, no swiping. Can I get the bell? Oh, I can. I can if I'm get good. There we go. Rope hanging from the bell. I think I prefer intern. What? A lantern. Half of this game is what is bro talking about? Pretty flowers are blooming.
What does it say?
When riding an elevator, mashing the door close button doesn't actually do anything.
Yes, it does.
That's what it says.
You're lying. Aren't you?
Stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it. No, the real thing is when waiting at an intersection, pressing the cross button does nothing. It's a lie.
Hey Date, what's that?
It's a chozuya. This is where you wash your belly button in the sacred room before you visit the shrine.
Belly button?
Yes, absolutely. In Shinto, the belly button is said to be the dirtiest place. That is why, before praying, you have to cleanse yourself.
I see. My belly is holy. I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
Date, I wish you would lie to her while she's impressionable. Your story about the belly button? She trusts you, you know.
She'll catch on eventually.
She'll pass it down. As it happens. Wash your face and hands here. I always, like, because it's so long, like, I go in between. Let me try that again. I go so long in between visits to shrines. I always have to look up what order I'm supposed to do all these things in. The Tori. Oh, oops. I wanted to see the little dragon, but I guess it's all just part of the chozuya. Naruhodo ne. Mizuki looks skeptical. Your everyday life is of dire importance.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life.
It's true.
Diet and exercise form a strong body.
Well, that too,
And
but
if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, You will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Being quick to act is crucial. Mental preparation. Let's do mental preparation is important.
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club. Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Yeah, I see. Actually, no. That's stupid.
The voice he's doing for this is so funny. Yeah, Greg Chun. Unfortunately, is so funny. Being quick to act is crucial.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
She's so tired of this theater-ass shit.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
Right, how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh? How?
Let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
Hey!
Huh?
I love the cell shading.
How is that? You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see.
Hey, next
She
time,
doesn't know her own strength.
consider.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever strike your master. That is a must.
Oh, Date.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
It's so
Well
weird
then-
seeing third person.
No, I can't take you with me.
Why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes.
Promise?
I promise. Let's go, Iva.
Where to?
Yeah, good question. Where are we gonna go? Nothing new in the file? Okay, interesting. Oh, back to headquarters.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Okay. Boom. Sorry, I'm just changing a setting on my end. See if that helps. My internet. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Boo. Wheel. Board.
These are tasty when they're golden brown.
I believe you're referring to hash browns.
Dashboard. Center console. Glove
Boxing
box.
gloves.
A boxer puts his boxing gloves in the glove box.
Okay, that's pushing it. Passenger seat. Hi. I'm exhausted. Dude, fucking...
Likely because you haven't had a good night's sleep.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been this busy.
Okay, are we noticing cutouts now too? Because it just dropped like a ton of frames on my end. Because it's being quite... It's showing much misbehavior. Actually, while I'm waiting on you guys to... Okay, no. But I'll save while I'm waiting for a response. It's being a little weird, but not fully cutting out. Okay. I might try a quick little Wi-Fi restart. Be right back. Okay.
If my body were made of flesh, I would offer my lap as a pillow.
Aw.
What? You can't say something like that out of the blue. Now it's awkward.
All right, let's start with Mizuki first.
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to.
Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
No.
Still, something's not right.
Let's talk about So.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
Yeah.
I
He's
agree.
like, again,
There has to be more to
he's
it.
involved, he knows stuff, but he didn't do it, you know?
Kumakura's had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's
Right.
Somnium?
Ew, I forgot about that freaky ass
Yeah.
thing. Let's talk.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sajima hires substantial security.
I mean, that makes sense. He
If
has
all
the
of his
means.
security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
Yeah. All right.
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume.
Yeah, we need to talk to her more.
But,
She might not remember.
correct.
We need to talk to
There's an
Ota.
important piece of news.
Is he awake?
What is
Please
it?
be that.
The Odoroki man chocolate found
Right.
in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Fingerprints were found on it.
I'm gonna guess
Whose?
Ota.
Mayumi Matsushida's.
Oh.
What?
She was
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience
There?
store 812 on Koshu.
7-Eleven.
This was captured
Nice.
on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
I'm a Famima girl, but
Hold
I
on a
understand the love for 7.
I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night. And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Always is. All right, put her on the
Connect
line.
me.
Hey, Pookie.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the
What
hospital.
about Ota?
She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious.
We haven't talked to him
She's
at
currently
all.
in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Alright.
Ota, however.
Thank you.
Like he can talk now.
Finally.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet
Room.
you there.
I wonder what part of him got stabbed. If he was on his left, it's probably mostly intestine. They probably just went and stitched up his intestines. Man, pooping's gonna suck.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, those medicines they
I'm
put you
still
on.
under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
Alright, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Boss got right to business after introducing herself, as she does. Love her. I don't know why, but Ota seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, maybe it was the high from surviving a life or death situation. Or maybe it was because he saved Iris.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, here we go again. A window. I'll talk to you in a second. A bedside
Is
table.
it a bedside table when you move it away from the bed?
Ooh.
I suppose then it's just a table.
You call it just a side table, I believe. An LCD
Hey,
TV.
Date, when are you planning on leaving? The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
You're not watching that tonight.
You're in a public place, King. A curtain uses a divider. A bed.
Hey, Date.
Oh, wow, you can see
I
Boss's
don't
shadow.
think I can sleep by myself tonight.
Oh, that's a you
You
problem.
sleep with me?
No,
Why me?
I'll kill you.
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Are you for real?
Old woman?
I think we should kill him. That's my wife. The audacity of this young man. That's my fucking wife. Get my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. I'm actually so like, sorry I went nonverbal for a second. That actually made me really mad. Alright. Ooh. Intensive care unit does not mean ICU. Damn. 812. Convenience stores popular across the country. Colloquially referred to as 8 stores. Blah, 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 blah. It's a 7-Eleven, obviously. Yeah. I like 7-Eleven and I like Lawson. But Family Mart, she's in my heart forever. Alright, what's up? Boss is standing on the other side of the bed. Why'd you come?
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
In me?
You protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do. I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero?
Little? I'm 24.
Yeah, she's...
To me, you're still little.
Yeah. Get him. Get him. 24 is baby. Did you find any new clues?
If I did, I would have told you already.
I know. I was just hoping.
I'll leave this to you, Date.
Okay. Ota's lying down in bed. Who stabbed you? We'll start there.
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside.
I want the polar bear. Okay, the polar bear moved their right arm. It can't be Hitomi. Easy. Easy, easy.
Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
Did you hear about Iris? I would assume.
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
We should knock him back out.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, so you bashed me over the
Yeah.
head.
You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Uncool.
Oh, that was...
I don't want to hear
I
it.
thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha.
I
Nice.
swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Oh yeah, that thing.
That's... Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts.
Yeah.
You know what happens after that, right?
I know a thing or two about fake accounts.
Everything you build up here is gonna come crashing down.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
Okay, where do I begin? Let's start here.
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather.
Okay.
I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu.
Okay.
I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink.
Uh-huh.
I got out of the car, and I went inside.
And then what did you do?
Then I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away.
Oh.
I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and
The station wagon, right?
yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel.
You're going to
I didn't
jail.
mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
All right. After you stole it, what'd you do?
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought after I hit you,
You shouldn't have worried about that.
but that's all that I was thinking at the time.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me.
Yeah, they probably would have, to be honest.
I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Oh, in the car with
Why is that
Iris?
so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it.
Mmm.
If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
Okay, before we get into the warehouse stuff, I took the chocolate out of my pocket and showed it to Ota.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it?
Oh, you do. You made a
You don't have to
fucking
show me the
face.
thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Easy. Alright. I thought there was going to be more of a
Did
through
you see
line
me
with
turn
that.
off the saw?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
Why didn't you do it sooner? Why'd you even
I
let him turn it
honestly
on?
don't remember much. My mind went blank.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a
I
him,
remember
but...
rushing the bear.
Because it's
and
not,
I
he
think
told
I was
me.
fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up. And then, before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Alright, who is it?
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Their right arm moved.
you
We can
sure?
eliminate one person, Date.
Yes.
Date!
Look,
Oh, was he lying?
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Ah.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
That's okay, I barely remember what you
did
talked
you lie
about.
about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the
Oh,
place was all
right.
rented out. That part is true.
Okay.
But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
That's when he got his new
Is that
phone.
when you bought your new phone?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Why did you hide that?
because something happened after.
Oh, oops, I didn't mean to hit that.
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Oh,
Iris was driving it?
that little liar! I don't have a license. I can't drive.
Whoa, you surprised me.
Yeah.
I'm more surprised than you are.
Why are you driving?
Is something wrong?
Have you driven before? Who let you drive
What do you
before?
mean?
He's
Hey,
like,
Tessa, do you have a license?
okay, Ota, you're real for this.
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car.
How do you know how to drive?
Please don't tell anyone.
Who taught you? Who?
Okay.
Who's the irresponsible adult here? Was it
Promise?
Renju? Actually, that wouldn't be surprising.
Anything for you.
God damn it, Ota.
After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just
Oh.
her.
Uh-oh. That's
That's
actually
what I meant
bad.
by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal.
Anyone driving without
So
a
I-
license is a huge deal.
Quiet.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together.
That does not look good for Iris.
They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building.
Why would she do that?
2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car.
I feel
What
like
are your
she wouldn't
thoughts?
have necessarily the physical strength to kill this man.
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops
right.
killer.
It's like she got roped into being an accomplice and then it backfired on her.
And if
Is
Ota had not
the
reached
thing.
her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
Date, Ota is acting strange.
When is he not?
I
and water's
advise
wet.
caution.
What is
What do
he
you mean?
doing? Oh my god. Oh, that's right. You little bitch. I forgot about
I
this.
don't believe it.
This kid.
He's holding a knife.
Yeah, it's about to go in his
Why does
he's
he have that?
he's about to get another surgery.
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Sync with him. Sync with him. Sync with him.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Nice.
Sleeping gas. Now you've
I love
done
her.
it. I can't question him like this.
But you can still get information
How does he have a knife in the hospital? Dude, I don't know.
inside his head.
Boss, I'm kissing you with tongue. Consensually, of course.
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes. Please do not go over it.
Thanks,
Won't be a
Pewter.
problem.
Hi, I love
but
you. Bye.
Are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
It's fine.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
Okay, Queen.
But-
Whatever you say.
It's fine. Just get it done.
She's so sick of Ota. It's really funny.
Good enough for me.
She is so cool, dude. God, I'm so in love with her. Last time I was at a con in the US, I was hanging out with my friend. It's my guy friend. We were talking about women from video games that we like love. Cause like he's into girls. And I was like, the thing I love about hanging with him is that we have really similar taste in women.
Can you please take me with you?
Hold that thought, Iba. And so, I was like, dude, you would love Boss from Eye of the Somnium Files. Not sure it'd be your type of game, but look at her. And then I showed him a picture and he was like, holy shit. If a woman, even if it was her age, who cares? If a woman like her came up to me and asked me out, I think I'd propose on the spot. I'm like, dude, you don't even understand. First of all, yeah. And I was like, if someone in real life looked like this and was like, hey, my jaw would like drop. It would just disconnect on the floor. Yeah, she's so attractive. Crazy. She makes me crazy. One of the most attractive women in video games, I would say. And it's so underrated. Like this whole That's okay. It's for me. Oh my god, speaking of underrated video game women, I was at this artist event this morning, and it's like a local like artists and comic artists and stuff. And this person, unfortunately, they were selling them all as a set. And I was like, the others in the set I was not as like fond of. But they said they're going to make more when Hades 2 comes out. And this person had an Artemis print. And I was like, oh my god, that's my wife. And she was like, yeah, dude. Yeah. And I was like, yes. Holy shit. Like, I love, and I was like, dude, have you played Hades 2? And she was like, yes. And I was like, dude. It was crazy because she talked about Artemis the exact same way I do. And I was like, you get me. You get me. And I was like, if you ever just made like an Artemis line, I took her business card and I was like, if you ever just made an Artemis line of stuff, I'm there. And she's like, I'll remember that. She was like, these were from I guess like a collaboration. And she's like, but you know, since Hades 2 is going to be coming out, like I want to make more. And I was like, dude, like that's, I was like, I love Than, because she was like, oh, you know, other people like Than or like Megan. And I was like, yeah, no, I love Than, but he's for Zagreus. And she was like, yeah. And then at the same time, we both go, Artemis is for me. I was like, in retrospect, I should have been like, hey, can we like be friends? But I was really in a state this morning. That was like one of two people that I truly had a conversation with this morning. The other person was about Game Grumps. But I did take her card. I remember her name. So I will probably contact her and be like, hey, you're the person who drew that Artemis print. We should be friends at the least. If not besties, because you get it. You get me on a fundamental level. Anyway.
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Real.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Oh, I forgot this stupid song.
Is this the cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
I love the synth.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's...
Hey, what the fuck? Don't do that.
Iris is about to be...
Stop right there! The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you.
Yeah, I love this fuck-ass music.
I will protect Tessa.
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
I do really like this Somnium. I forgot the fuck-ass music, but I remember now. It all came back to me. I was thinking about trumpets today. I was like, everyone who plays trumpet goes one of two ways. The biggest ego you've ever seen, or literally no self-esteem. Relive Ota's memories. Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris. Save the world. Sinkin' in the Swain.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this.
And I love like the comic book
All of it amounts to nothing.
shading and stuff that they used. So cool. God, this game's so
I don't know
good.
what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Alright. Icy floor. Charge forward. Secure the route. Oh.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Ooh. God, I forgot how many of these are like so long in this. Okay. How do I map? Map. Zoom. We have floor. We have forklift. Forklift simulator. We have frozen forklift. We have the ice cutting machine. We have Iris, and we have a heated insulation door. Oh, we should probably go to that, eh? Although maybe this is
The
nothing.
door.
God, all these are so long. I don't know. Open it. Damn it.
It won't open. We need to do something inside the warehouse
Fuck.
first.
All right. All right.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Let's try jumping.
The orthodox method. Understood. Huh? Ow.
Oh, sick.
Are you laughing at me?
Baby fall down.
Those who don't fight won't survive.
戦えなければ勝てない Attack on Titan reference. Ice removed.
He's too strong. It sucks, but this is war after all. Tessa, may the glory of victory be yours.
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Okay, Nim. You're up. Yeah, the music is so good. We have some options. Which one of the plates should I go to? Is the one in the middle? Oh wait, no, it's to the shelves. Okay, Nem? Should we go to the green shelf or should we go to the red shelf? We are already at the green shelf, but I can go to the red shelf if you desire. I don't remember which is which. Like which leads us on what path. Green! Alright, let's fucking go!
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Let's try breathing on it. Nope. Oh, yay. It did work.
B.
I would be happier about D.
Oh, you know what I need? But we need A. I know what we need.
You have 3
A plate
minutes,
attached to the
Dante.
shelf. The cold has frosted.
Okay. Go. Yeah. Oh, is this C? Shit! Alright,
C.
hold on.
Nice.
hold on. Start from here. Yes. Stream is so behind. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, there was something wrong earlier, for sure. For sure, for sure.
A plate attached to the shelf.
All
The
right.
cold has frosted over.
Breathe on this.
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
We need that A. I remember this part.
What is this?
That knife!
We're out of options! Tessa! If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. That's just destiny.
Sorry, this music goes crazy.
No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Alright. What do I do here? Is it the box?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Move the wooden box. Okay. Where am I? Hold on. I'm like, sorry. Wooden box. It's all the way over there? Okay. This way we go. We're so small. Alright. Forklift time.
A forklift.
We're driving it. I don't know what this means, but hopefully it's what we need to do.
Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Yeah.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
Time to go drifting. Yes.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Is that how that's pronounced?
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Hell yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, I understand Ota's mind. I guess because I was once 24 and very online.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Yeah.
Did he really help Iris like that?
No.
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Sorry. I need a little drinky. I have some Pocari Sweat. Pocari Sweat. Oishii. Not if it's supposed to be the French word. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too, right? It's a French word. Oh, we need to go. I know, we need to go to Ota. I think. Oh no, maybe we need to go to the foe. Fuck, what do we do?
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
I am small. Leave me alone.
An oil drum, though it is lying down.
Can we roll it? It says A set on it. This might be for the other path, actually. Oops. I can't remember. I think it is for the other path. Fuck.
Acetone? Aset?
It is. No. Okay. We need to go back. Yes. This one's tight. You can't really fuck around in this one. Alright. Let's go to this guy. Bear.
You have less than 2
Boku wa kuma, kuma, kuma. Oh, it's not a thing. Okay, we need to fucking...
Ota is still down.
Cheer!
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice Tessa. Awaken the soul.
Did we do it? Why is your mother's knife here?
Why?
Your mother would not stab you. I don't care how bad her dementia is, she would not stab her son. I don't think she would stab anybody. Unless she really, really, really felt threatened. And you know what? If that was my son, maybe I would stab. Don't mind me. Okay, yay. I did see the item, but I wasn't sure how to get up on that shelf to get it. That's a fun Somnium. It's sad that you can't fuck around as much, because I bet a bunch of that shit is really funny. But, alas, God hates me. Oh.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Hang on. Everybody shut up. Our national anthem is playing.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
No, she just likes doing that.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely.
The
The evidence is...
Odorokiman chocolate and the knife.
Odoroki Man
Yeah. Okay.
Mayumi Matsushita. Mayumi purchased them.
Yeah, okay,
Purchased was the store was
okay. I took it out of my pocket and showed him.
The Hodoroki Man chocolate.
the same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
Can I just say something? Guessing where his incision was, he would probably not be able to wear the clothes that he's wearing now, or at least the pants.
You have a bad poker face, Ota.
It's a funny oversight.
Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that
She was at the scene. Yeah.
And so were you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought.
Not tall
I could
enough.
tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Yeah.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse. But you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
What is Ota hiding? This I would assume. Because you
The
didn't
kitchen
mention it,
knife with a floral pattern.
but we saw it.
Mom, I love you always is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Yeah.
Because
I assume you
I know
didn't
how
want
it
to.
looks.
Yeah.
I thought mom would get accused.
Yep. Didn't want to
And she would have
incriminate.
been brought in here and interrogated.
And she's
I
not
didn't
well.
want to put her through that.
That's fair.
And mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, mom hired someone to kill Tessa. And she gave them that kitchen knife.
I don't think she'd do
know.
that. I don't think she knows
Thought of it that way.
enough people.
Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it.
No, that's understandable.
Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because
She trailed you. Well, this is one of them. This alone isn't enough. I need more evidence. What was this?
Okiura Fishery.
Yeah.
The man
Yeah.
and allegedly-
Okay, that's not it. Because she wouldn't have known how to set this up, but you would have.
Either could have been no fingerprints.
Okay, never mind.
the Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
But why was she at the scene?
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
So I know what route we're on. Obviously. This route, Ota's route, actually I really like. I don't like Ota that much at all, but I love this route.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita. But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
Zugai. I mean, I'm gonna be so honest with you, Nim. It was W's either way. Both of those routes are so good. The other one's technically my favorite, besides like the real route, but I do love this one. There was no loser here.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
yes,
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sounds about right.
Good for her. Okay. What things did get added? Damn it. It's okay. I'll make her wear shit on her head later. Oh, you know, I really like the design that they landed on. This was, I think, making him look more like his dad and mom, but I do like the design. I really like his design, actually. I don't like him, but I love his design. He looks like a Pokemon character, and he fits really well into like a cyberpunky kind of world. A conspiracy to commit murder. An agreement between two or more people to commit murder. In this penal system, those who conspired to commit the murder will receive the same punishment as the actual murderer if convicted. I assume that's going off Japanese law. Okay. I think I'm done for today. There's actually, if memory serves, not that much left of this route anyway. Let me look. Oops. So we might just finish this route next Saturday. Yeah. We finish the route next Saturday, and then that probably will be where we make our that will be where we take our little break, I guess. Yes, it's much shorter. Well, it isn't though, because it just branches later, I guess. It's technically just as long. But yeah, it just branches later. The beginning of this route shares a lot of content with two other routes, is the thing. So yeah, we'll finish this route on next Saturday, and then we'll have like a month off from this game. And then we'll come back into it. And we can figure out where we want to go from there. I'm looking at my calendar now. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have 5 weeks off from it. Because July 4th and 5th, I'm not streaming. And then all through June will be Nihongo Modo. Nihongo no mi. I will not be translating the things that I say. I'm sorry, but it must be done. And so, yeah, so next Friday, probably Ace Attorney. Unless something crazy happens at work again. And then, yeah, 31st, this game, finishing Ultra Route. And then June, どうかな? I was thinking like, GeoGuessr. Honestly, I was thinking about Hades, but the problem is that it's not voice acted in Japanese. It's only written in Japanese, which is unfortunate. So maybe like some casual Spiritfarer. We'll see. yeah, GeoGuessr for sure. Some actual studying, which will be really funny. I already kind of have plans how I'm going to handle that, which will be a fun week. Maybe some translation stuff? I don't know. I'll think of things. But definitely GeoGuessr. I've been like so GeoGuessr pilled. Anyway. It'd be so cool if I had a Japanese dub. Let me in. Put me in, coach. Anyway. Yeah. So you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Please wear a mask. It was really nice going to that event today and seeing like literally 30 to 40% of the people there masked. Love to see it. Love to see a supportive community. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you when I see you next week. Okay, bye.